saloon, very happy man. I'd like to talk to Gary Brooks. Gary, my man of the match. Gary, can we have a few moments, please? Gary.
Well, I'd just like to say that when Joe went off, the game really turned.
The person to have played every single match this season.
Ian is probably a bit too young to play the back row, as in he's not yet over 30. Certainly a prospect for the future.
About 10 years in the future.
When we first saw him at training, we were terrified of him with his haircut. We then realised he's a pussycat, but a very good rugby player and one to watch for next season. Is
that your business?
Baz, would you like to come in? Yes, partner. Baz gets spectator of the year. Baz, as long as he's got a hole in his arsehole, will never ever play for Tigers. He's one of the saddest physical specimens I've ever seen. But excellent spectator. Baz, do the wobble. The Bazza wobble. Baz bears a striking resemblance to Gaz's mate Jimmy 10 Bellies. And it's now known as Bazza 15 Bellies. Great spectator. Ian Prior, basically old Prior. He's not only one of our outstanding players, he's also our ugliest player. Take your teeth out. Would you like your daughter to marry this man? I don't think so.
What do you mean, Twitter change? I was hoping by the end of the season the nose would have been straight back the other way, but we've still got vanilla.
It's been great, we love it.
His nose not back.
Haggis! We're very lucky to have Haggis playing for us this season, because the fashion police wanted to arrest him on numerous occasions. Haggis, although a favourite of BFBS's, and certainly a favourite of the crowd, will never ever make it onto any sort of catwalks in Paris, because his clothes sense is up his own arse. And in fact, he may not even be allowed on the plane in Manila. Let's say a few words, Haggis. Haggis was the man who wound the RAF up so much over the BFBS interview that they actually went out like fucking psychopaths against their asses.
Ah, Quasimodo.
Another candidate for the ugliest Tigers player of the season. Prior Pete has been a stalwart of the side, never injecting pace into the line, but always there and ever present, and luckily injured today, but no doubt will be performing later on the Carnegies bar.
Not me, Milan. The quiet lad.
Quiet lad, not. Yeah. Let's say a few words.
Oh, I'm shy, I don't know what to say. I've never been here before. You're a big bogey up there. Go! I did it! Helmet!
We'd like to say a few words, because we feel he made an outstanding contribution to the Tigers, not only for doing the finest box, get $2,000 selling ice creams, generally being an excellent clubman. He's a firm favourite of the crowd, and has actually made a great commitment when he's represented the second team in midweek fixtures. Skipper. In fact, the most successful skipper of Tigers, I believe.
When Ian skippered, I didn't. Ian skippered. You picked the side. Sean Melton skippered.
The question we want to ask Carl is why has he only been to the one try once? Another question. Will Carl, if subsidised, do the business in Manila?
Only if it's a little boy.
Only if it's two little boys. Why is it going to stop now?
Each had variable speed.
Colin Baldwin, come on down.
Oh dear.
Come in, Colin!
Colin Baldwin, the man that had a serious rival. The man who had a serious rival for the slowest fullback in Hong Kong. Second. Where's Ross? We actually were so worried about the lack of speed of our fullbacks that I went to a snail farm. But now they've actually put a lot of work in, and they've now cover the pitch in about 20 seconds. Because that's why you always hear the colonel on kickoffs going 20, 90, 80. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, bollocks.
How do you feel about being the second oldest man in the side?
That's fair enough.
At 38. Once Gary goes, you'll then be the oldest man in the side. Will you carry on playing?
I will. I'm looking forward to next
Because
season.
you do a lot of work for the old age pensioners. The old
Gotta be done.
All in all, very good season. Outstanding game today. Redeemed himself from the court case he's about to sit in Manila. Next, Robbie Adams. Robbie Adams! Robbie Adams is one of the unsung heroes of our side. Quiet, unassuming, but a demon on the pitch.
Demon.
We actually had to transfer him from Bali for a Greater Carlsberg. But what a useful exhibition that was. Very, very happy to have him. Looking for some big performances off him in Manila.
Big.
When the wife's away.
Big.
And he kindly asked him to
Personally, we're not sure if he's actually a man. I'd like to bring in Mark Hurlston. Another Mark again has had an outstanding season. I think he lacks confidence on the pitch. That ability to take that ball on that final yard. Mark came to Hong Kong to make his million. Alas, he didn't make his million. He made 100. How much have you made so far?
£3.26
He's made 15,000 sterling, and he also gets an MTR ticket every week off the club. So he gets the game.
Such a set up there, we're professional.
Mark was actually homeless this week, but Bill Brown... He was evicted actually, which was awful. We were all very upset. And we actually had a whip round to get him a cafe ticket home. But luckily, Bill Brown, that nice, sensible, clean living sponsor of Tigers, has given you a home.
I've got a big box.
Just look at the flyover, Manchoy flyover, nice cut. How many tries have you scored this season, Mark?
I haven't got a clue.
He hasn't got a clue. 2 today, that'll do.
We all chipped in and brought him a sleeping bag.
Oh, that's lovely. And he's agreed to share with Carl in Manila. What a marvellous season we've had. God bless her and all that sail on her.
Well, that's one of the little boys taken care of.
Thank you, that's all.
Doctor!